Yeah, it's very sad.
Oh my God, dude.
You don't have any questions on who's who? That's fucked up. It's fucked up, Nick.
Oh, come on, man.
Why did you react and you didn't ask who's who?
Wait, who's the little black kid? What's his deal? He's the 15-year-old, right?
Okay, I'm going to leave this one up to you guys because I hate dropping these on you unless you're ready to receive them. But do you want to hear probably the saddest story of the month? Or do you just want to keep the vibe light and mess around and get zany?
Are we supposed to like laugh at? We're gonna laugh at something about the sad story.
You're going to get sad as hell this time.
Oh man,
We've been having such a good day, dude. I don't know if I want to fucking do it.
It's up to you.
So if we do something hard now, do we get something zany and fun later?
Yeah, I mean, this is, I only have, for the day, I only have one really sad one.
this is the saddest story of the entire
Let's
month.
get it over with, dude.
How many more episodes do you have?
I guarantee that, don't worry about that. That's too meta for them to hear.
That's way too bad, Joe. And you just scratched your balls and your back, and now you're putting it. Now you're putting it on your shoes. There's shit on your shoes.
He's like, I wonder if I can feel the scratch through my shoe.
Okay, you know what? How about this? How about this? Okay, I'll give it to you as it is. I'll give it to you as it is. But if you can, and if you dare, joke your way out of sadness.
Okay, I'm really good at that. Let's go. Test me.
We can't start too early.
Force it though. Don't force it. You gotta you can only hit dingers. Okay.
Yeah, but how do you think I avoid pain in my life? I laugh about everything.
I feel like you're hurt all the time.
I would love to see how well you avoid this pain.
All right, let's go.
This is a story about a young man named Ian.
Young man. See, I'm just trying to roll with it.
His name's Ian Richard Olsen. Okay.
We're off to a bad start, dude.
Ian Richard Olsen was diagnosed with cancer at age 8. Okay. He had 2 types of lymphoma. So it's obviously one is enough to end your life. But he had 2 types and he was fighting cancer for his entire childhood life. He fought cancer for 10 years straight.
Is it too late to change the topic? I'm just kidding.
10 years straight. He had a best bud that was with him the whole way, saying like, Ian, and this is not me making this up, okay? I'm not being one of those weird people on the internet that just creates filler for these stories. He had a best friend that was like by his side throughout the whole thing, just thinking like, oh, Ian's going to beat it. I know Ian's going to beat this cancer. Okay, 10 years. The 10th year, he finally went into remission. And certifiably, he beat cancer. 2 types of lymphoma. Beat both.
And he's how old now?
In remission. 18. So from age 8, all he did was like be in the hospital. Yeah. 18, he's finally beat cancer. After just 1 week.
Don't say it with that pitch, dude.
After just 1 week.
Said it like he won something in a...
I'm like Stephanie suing it. So after just 1 week of being cancer free, like for the first time in how, like probably had never had this quality of life for how long, and he's 1 week of being cancer free. Somebody shoots him in the back of the head during a robbery.
Oh my God, dude.
Wait, what was he doing in a robbery?
What do you mean? What's he doing in a robbery? Yeah. What are you talking about?
He's being an Asian parent.
He robbed him.
What's he doing?
You're not in a robbery. You're the guy getting robbed.
No, I thought he was at like a liquor store or something, or he was the robber.
No, someone just went up to him in public, and it was a 15-year-old kid went up to him, robbed him, and shot him in the back of the head.
No.
There was no core connection.
None. No. They found out that this 15-year-old kid was in the middle of a 2-month-long crime spree where he had been assaulting people on the train, broke somebody's jaw, stole phones, ended up where Ian Richard Olsen was, decided to rob him, and then executed him. 1 week into being cancer-free.
All right, so now this is the part where Anthony has his jokes. Go ahead, Anthony.
Wait, so how did this Billy the Kid keep he was just on a rampage for 2 months, nobody could catch him?
Yep.
Where's this at?
This is in Oregon.
Oregon Trail shit? We're still going through fucking train robber bullshit?
Yeah, it's very sad.
Oh my God, dude.
You don't have any questions on who's who? That's fucked up.
Man.
fucked up, Nick.
Oh, come on, man.
Why did you react and you didn't ask who's who? Weirdo.
Wait, who's the little black kid? What's his deal? He's the 15-year-old, right?
Damn.
And he's the, 1 week free from cancer. Isn't that crazy?
Fuck, bro.
Yeah.
That is so heartbreaking.
But he said he's sorry. So they asked him, he went to jail. He said, here's his quote. He said, "I can't take it back. I'll try to make myself right so I don't put someone else through nothing like this. I'm truly sorry."
This 15-year-old
Executed him.
has a lot more accountability than most criminals.
Right? I've never heard a criminal say sorry like that before. But the most dangerous freaking people are kids.
That's why the gangs hire them, right?
Dude, because before you're, I think, 16 or whatever, this shit's not developed. I swear to God, when I was 14, I would have done all of that shit.
You would have executed a cancer kid?
No, but
But you're a child soldier, though.
I did wilder shit at 14 than I did at 17. Because I just didn't, I thought the world was a bunch of NPCs. And I'm like, that's what's so dangerous, right? Is like, if they already, you know how I see it is like, you know how like pit bulls, they get a bad rep, right? Because like they just keep fucking biting everybody because like they do that they just unleash the beast. If you do that as a teenager, you already unleashed the beast. Is there ever a going back to like when you're an adult, you can like chill the fuck out?
I think if you're young enough, I think you can turn it around. But I don't think it's likely, though.
That's some wild shit that he did, though.
You're a kid that gets put in the system, bro. It's like it could either make you way worse or it could reform you. Like, I really think that it makes you worse.
Would you like the cherry on top?
What's up?
Would you like the cherry on top? Just a little detail that kind of makes it worse. So, no, he's not out because he actually went in, I think, 6 years ago. His sentence for what he did is less than the time that Ian was fighting cancer.
Oh.
They gave him 8 years in a juvenile facility. So they didn't even try him as an adult, right? Or well, maybe they did try him as an adult. I don't know if that means you don't end up in a juvenile. But he got 8 years, which means he might actually be out then because, that gets slashed in half most of the time, right?
Yeah, if he's doing well.
Yeah. So that means those 10, imagine this though. Imagine like you got a kid that has cancer and for 10 years, like longer than you've known him without, you've just been upside down in medical bills trying to keep your son alive all this time. And then 1 week into finally beating cancer, and now this kid can have a normal life for a change. He just gets robbed and killed.
If it was just like, let's say a car accident, I'd be like, damn, man. But like, since this wasn't a car accident, it was just murder.
Damn, man.
Oh, but I think a drunk driver, I would want them to have the death penalty.
A drunk driver?
Yeah. But if it was like a grandma, like just driving and hits my son, and then I'd be like, you fucking old bitch. That's why you shouldn't be driving. But it's an accident. It's a fucking accident. I can't be mad.
What about like fell off a bridge?
Fell off a bridge? Yeah. I'm like, dude, I spent so much money, but he's never seen the world. It's my fault. I blame myself because he's been in the house all day. He doesn't know how to exist in the physical. So he
doesn't know how bridges work.
He fell off a bridge because he's clumsy. So I blame myself. But if it's Moida,
That was a 2D bridge.
I'd want the death penalty.
If it's Moida?
Yeah. I think if you do Moida, you should get Moided.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what age.
This poor kid.
Eye for an eye is you like the Bible style?
If it wasn't manslaughter.
But
I'm talking about Moida. Because manslaughter is an accident.
it just sucks that like I guess in theory, we haven't had this happen to us, but like the theory is that like, yeah, if you did this, you should get that. Something tells me that when this actually happens to you or someone in your family, there's just nothing can even be enough. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter. Like there's nothing that will bring this guy back. There's nothing that will like it's the life story of this kid is just tragic beyond anything you can imagine. Like they wouldn't even write this in a show because it's too unbelievable. You know what I mean? So it's like, imagine you guys have to live with that. If you just send this kid who did it to electric chair or whatever, it probably makes like,
Doesn't do anything.
yeah, it's like the loss is so great. You know what I mean?
There's no satisfaction in.
It doesn't bring them back.
It's kind of why, like, I sort of understand when, you know, people are so shocked sometimes when things like this happen and the family's just like, I don't care. No, it won't bring it back. Yeah. Or they try to, maybe because that's the only way you can feel better about what happened.
Taking some sort of control back.
Exactly. That's them taking control back. Yeah.
But when you hear stories like this, though, don't you go, how come other places can live in safe places? Like, how come other countries can do it right?
Well, I mean, obviously, if this guy was in a 2-month crime spree,
He should have been.
then they're just not.
Has he ever been caught before, though?
I don't know what his record is, but
If you had, that's my whole shit is like, if there's a long rap sheet, because remember the whole, like, during the Stop Asian Hate, when we found out the people that were beating the grannies, they had a long rap sheet. And then they just kept getting released. And I'm like, that is when I blame the system. But if it's like one of those things where they never been caught before and they just went on like a serial killer spree, then that's what's like, oh, what are you going to do? That one is like, shit, that's hard. Like, because, you know, that's a once in a lifetime thing. But if this is like, it keeps happening, there's multiple people.
yeah, there's signs, there's clues.
There was hella people beating up old Asian people. And I'm all like, that could have been prevented.
Yeah.
That's when I blame the system.
Yeah. That's fair.
He's like, what?